Red Voyage News, flashing the check-in. Thank you for tuning in. Bangkok woman caught smuggling 4 kilos of cocaine at Savannah Bumi Airport. Also intercept 4.2 kilos of ice and postbound for Australia. So ice is meth. All right. The number one drug of choice in Thailand is meth. How do I know? It's because I used to live there for 4 years. Ice is a nickname for meth. All right. Chief of the Thai Customs Department in Pachadon, Anantasin, gave details of 2 drug cases discovered by the airport interdiction task force at Bangkok Savannah Bumi Airport. In the case of a 26-year-old Bangkok woman called Pornif Pipat, was stopped in the green lane after information was received that she may be carrying drugs from Dubai. So a lot of these women in Thailand, women that are prostitutes, they are not only prostitutes, but they're drug dealers at the same time. All right. That's how they make more money. And they don't really have to go that far to get drugs, because a lot of people that live in the countryside of Thailand, they're cooking up work in the villages that they live in. Okay. I mean, when I used to live in Thailand, you used to hear about cases all the time where Thais were just cooking up work in these villages. And lo and behold, you would have white foreigners getting arrested in these big drug busts as well. She was found to have 4 kilos, including packaging of cocaine valued at 12 million baht in a small wheelie case. Now, 12 million baht, that's 356,000 US dollars. All right. She fingered West Africans who she said gave her the case and contents. And that's one of the things that a lot of Thais like to do. They never, I mean, and you see this all over Asia, but especially in Thailand, they love putting the blame on Africans when it comes to drugs. Knowing damn well you didn't get no meth or no cocaine for no West Africans in Dubai. Because that's the thing in Thailand. Like, when they see Africans, they automatically assume that he's a drug dealer. When they see somebody black in Thailand, they automatically assume he's just a drug dealer. When black people, for the most part, are not, they don't control the drug smuggling ring throughout the world. Now, if they're involved in drugs, they're low-level peddlers. But as far as shipping, smuggling, no, that's other races, including Asians. I mean, they're the ones cooking the work in Thailand. As a matter of fact, a couple of years ago, there was like a huge, it was like a $4 billion methamphetamine drug bust, or $1 billion methamphetamine drug bust, and was on a plane going from Hong Kong to Australia. See, the thing when it comes to drugs, they always like to put black people as the face of drugs. They never put white people as the face of drugs. They never put Asians as the face of drugs. They never put Hispanics as the face of drugs. But when I was living in Thailand, there were drug busts like every other month. I'm not talking about no low-level drug busts. I'm talking about huge drug busts. And even during COVID, when they would shut down parties, because, during COVID, you're not supposed to have these parties, the capacity of more than like 2 or 3 people, of a gathering of more than 2 or 3 people inside of a building. It was not allowed. They would have these huge parties. So they were, because I'm subscribed to the news over in Thailand. Every other day, they were raiding these little, these gatherings inside of a building that were going on, whether it was dinner, parties, get-togethers, you name it. They were raiding the place, and they always found drugs. So when they have drugs in their possession, the first thing they say, instead of taking accountability, they always say, no, some Africans gave it to me. First of all, that's a lie. And even if that was true, what does that have to do with anything? Coke? Yeah, that might be one thing, but meth? No. You got that from somebody else who was Asian over in Dubai. Okay. So this right here, they always do that, and it stinks to high heaven. Her arrest at the airport meant that the person she was supposed to deliver to in the Thai capital got wise and was not arrested. The mule says she was paid 100,000 baht. So 100,000 baht, that's like $3,000. In a separate case, 4.2 kilos of crystal meth was found in 20 toner cartridges. These were in the post with Thailand as the source and Australia as the destination. I mean, there's always drug busts going from Thailand to Australia, Hong Kong to Australia, Indonesia to Australia. And sure enough, they found a way to somehow try to blame Africans for it. When Africans, they do not run the drug smuggling ring whatsoever or distribution. If anything, they're just low level peddlers. They don't own planes. I'm not going to say they don't own a plane, but you don't hear about Africans or black folks loading up a plane with dope from one country to the next. I'm just trying to let you know how, the image of black folks overseas. It's always like this. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video. I'm over and I'm out. Peace.